GTV. Live from Germantown. We'll see how long we're live. We're hoping this goes well. If not, we will have this out to you by the end of the night. We have been working with Germantown trying to fix these issues. Nonetheless, we're going to try to get going. And again, if we do disconnect, hang in there. We'll put it out there tonight for a rewatch. We're going to keep working with Germantown and trying to solve these issues. But thank you so much for joining us. Late start, great JV game that had the visitor, Sussex-Hamilton, hit a 3 from the top of the key to win it. So our varsity game, we got to get talking about that one now. With me, as always, Ron Gavinsky, Coach G, Craig Mashute in his first season here at Hamilton. What are we going to see from a team from Coach Mashute, who's coming from Milwaukee King, a very strong King program that's been to state, won state. This guy knows his stuff. You know, he's had success. So what are we going to see from him?
He does know his stuff. My guess is we're going to see he's going to try to teach kids how to play correct. Not saying that they're not taught well, but I see man-to-man. He's young. I think he's going to try to – it's going to take him a while to get used to his system, and he's going to miss the quickness he had at King.
Sure. All makes sense.
And
all right.
No jump ball, Coach.
No. So sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
Yes.
Regardless, we're underway, and hopefully we stick with you. Hamilton in their red. Germantown in their home whites. Back in the big gym after Friday night's gym, old school gym against DS, and a great game. Turnover to start this one. Acker 3, no good. Rebound. Paul's killed. Jump hook, no good. Ball batted out of bounds. Should be Hamilton ball, and is.
I think part of the key for Sussex is, can they control tempo, and can their transition defense be outstanding?
Seems like a reoccurring theme with anybody that plays Germantown.
It
Transition D is going to be the key. Top of the key, 3 off the mark. Paul's keel comes away with it.
I agree with that, Coach.
Wisner, they're going to get her for running through. So first turnover of the night.
This is the key right here. Can Sussex handle their press?
A little bit of a hum. I don't want to play with things either. Ball deflected out of bounds off Acker. Hamilton retains possession. Now we look up at the board and 7 timeouts. Very interesting.
Interesting. Steal by KK.
Paul's kill finish. So we are underway in the scoring department. And there's another turnover. KK to the hoop, spin, and finishes. Quick 4-0 lead.
Nice.
Go the other way, Hamilton finishing.
10.
Julia Bruck to the hoop and finishing. Shot, no good, batted around. Still batter. You could see that Katie Pomp, who wanted to grab it, but she was standing out of bounds, but you could see her kind of reach for it. Like, I can't do that.
Trying to steal a cookie from the cookie jar.
Yeah, when your hand's already in it. And you've been caught already.
Yep.
No problem with the press that time. Shot off. Paul's kill. Germantown push.
Nice.
Acker finishing. It'll be interesting to see if that gets Acker going. She's gotten off to slow starts in most games. I would say the only exception is probably the Kettle Moraine game where she came out and she was on fire from, I'd say tip the buzzer, but I mean, she came out and hit 7 threes. 3 on the way. Good. So Nicole Gelfie gets Hamilton on the board, the 5'6" junior. Paul's kill 3 short. Acker bats it around in KK's hands, and they're going to shoot 2. So Acker came flying in to keep that alive. It ended up in Arnold's hands. Gelfie came into the night averaging almost 18 a game and has made 11 threes, so no surprise she comes out firing for Hamilton. It's KK's first free throw short. Second one is short. Rebound, false dish. Pull-up jumper, no good. Great box out. The Whiz Kid cleared the lane. Wisner attacks, lane, left hand, no good. And the false dish with another rebound.
Yeah.
Off Germantown. There's that pressure. You come down with a rebound, that's great, but now the work starts.
Exactly.
Give it behind the cam, behind the hoop cam, I should say. Try to get that every now and then. 3 on the way. Good.
23.
Hannah Jordan. Push it back the other way. Paul's kill rolls off. Jump ball. Nope. Ripped out of the hands. Pompu. Acker 3. Got it. The answer 3.
Good start for Acker.
Those 3 points for Katie Pompu. She fought for that rebound. Here's the pressure. Now they're getting up into that trouble zone. They got to slow to rotate, and they're going to get a foul on Pompu. Probably not a bad foul because it looked like it was a layup. Make her earn them at least.
Right, exactly.
So going to the line will be Julia Bruck.
Robinson's coming in the game.
64% so far on the season. Hits the first. Paige Robinson steps on the floor.
Sussex in the past has been a very good free throw shooting team. At least I thought.
Second one, no good. We got a whistle. They're going to say
Violation.
Yep. False dish stepped into the lane.
Foul.
Ooh,
44.
that's a big foul to start this one.
Yep.
So false dish gets her first. 9 apiece. 4 minutes in. Arnold splits the defense and finishes. And there's the rotation. Hamilton handled it very well, but you can see they want to go to that right side every time. The pressure isn't always about steals and turnovers, but it disrupts your offense, and you can see Hamilton has to let everybody else get in their sets, get to their spots to get in their sets, I should say.
Exactly.
To the hoop and finishing, Julia Bruck. Germantown pushes, KK 3 in transition. Good. Fast-paced game, 14-11. 13-15 left first half. And there's the run and jump to perfection right there. Looked like False Dish had a wide open layup, but KK Arnold from deep in the backcourt came flying up just to get a deflection.
And when you run and jump, you need your players to do that.
They have to run the entire length of the floor often. We do not have a 35 in the books. Now that could be Davidson.
Oh, it's a rank.
Which rank?
Megan.
It is Megan. Okay, so Megan checks in. Good. Near turnover. Look at G firing up the stuff. And 34 is, all right, so Rachel. All right, good. Steal, near steal, jump ball.
Jump. Should be Germantown.
And it is. 13:01 left, first half, just underway on GTV. With Ed Swab on camera. Ron Gavinsky to my immediate right. I'm Ed Rowie as Paige Robinson buries the three.
Off the bench, Coach.
She had been struggling on that shot for a little bit, so that's got to feel good for her.
Almost a steal by Acker.
You break the pressure. There's the travel. I was about to say, you break pressure by ball movement. One person rarely is able to do it, and they might be able to do it once or twice, but you're not going to be able to consistently do that.
Right, because Germantown wants them to put the ball on the floor.
Absolutely. Gretchen McNeil and Leah Hess checking in for Germantown.
Oh.
McNeil, KK Arnold. Pass fake to McNeil and finishing. 12:30 left first half, 19-11. And now a near steal from Acker. It is, she was out on, couldn't switch the cameras fast enough to see that play in action, but it was right in front of us, and by golly, that was close.
Timeout, Sussex.
So Hamilton's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching GTV, a W7 production.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball. I'm Emily Wisner. And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
Back live from Germantown High School. Get that back cam. You can see the camera behind the hoop. Gives you a shot of the scoreboard. That always doesn't always get everything, so we're going to stay with our main cam here as they cross the timeline and throw it away. Ends up in McNeil's hands. Drive, kick, has three, short. Going up and getting that rebound, Emily Stevenson.
Look at the Germantown girls.
Swarming, and there's a late foul. Hess came over and came down. If you're going to come over, back tap. You want to come from underneath, swiping up.
Right.
Don't always get the foul call that way, but difference there is you do usually put your hand on the ball, but the ball ends up out of bounds.
Correct, Coach.
Ooh, sloppy pass inbound. So, but Hess, she gets 5. Her minutes. Go ahead, Leah. You go through there. Play aggressive.
Well, exactly.
Unforced error on Hamilton. That's her 7th turnover already.
Wow.
6 minutes in.
And they've handled the press at times well. You know, they pass to break it, but the second they try to go over the top or dribble through it, they're in trouble.
Sure. Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Right now, Acker, top of the key. Kick out. Paige Robinson. 2 for 2 on the night for Paige Robinson. Steal, near steal. Hamilton had to feel good. They came out, had 5 lead changes early. They probably felt like, hey, we can do this. They just don't understand. It's what we talk about every time we do this. It's body blow, body blow, body blow, and all of a sudden you look up, you're down to 11.
Correct.
And they are playing well. It's 7 turnovers. You wouldn't have thought that, but this is what Germantown does to you.
Paige.
Robinson's first. Wisner back on the floor, giving Acker a break.
And no matter how you prepare yourself, you can't prepare for this.
No, not that type of pressure, unless you're going to bring in some kids off the street that are, that want to practice with you, because your team, you have to get ready for it.
Correct.
So it's hard to have that other team there to do that.
And they have to be quick.
Yes, that's the other side of it. And we're going to have a jump ball situation. Should be Hamilton's.
Oh, KK almost got it.
Coach Mashute calling his girls over to talk to him. Great use of this time.
Yep.
Talk to your girls. KK I think she pushed it in there tighter. KK showing her hops.
Nope.
And now the ref's pushing it in there tighter and tighter. Come on.
It doesn't count. Oh, my God.
Now it's stuck.
It's stuck in right. Oh, no. Oh. There we go.
In a basket. The obligatory sarcastic clap. Maybe we'll send that footage to CBS 58 again and
get it through.
Get on channel 58 again. And by again, the game winner from last week was on. So a nice little shutout for W7. That was great to see.
Yep. And the Sussex coach, by just bringing his girls over, he's teaching them.
Oh, absolutely. Every moment's a teaching moment, and take advantage of the dead time.
Correct. A lot of coaches don't do that.
Yeah,
they got other ways of teaching, but this is a smart
near
thing.
turnover.
Ooh.
Travel, but they let it go. 3 on the way, no good. Great job, but Leah Hess was behind. They're going to get Ari Tim on the foul, too. She was behind Tim, and she just ran around her.
Right.
And I think Tim misjudged it and just kind of reached around, and that's where the foul came. Trying to get an update from Brookfield East, where Gary is doing his game.
Went into overtime, right, Coach?
They did go into overtime. Brook Central, Brook East. Two teams. We haven't seen Brook East yet, but we are excited to see them. The next time we do get that opportunity is
next week, I think.
Next week, I agreed. I think it's Tuesday night.
I think you're correct.
Had to stop over there. Got a chance to talk to Mike Kelly, Shay Kelly, a freshman for Brook East. Talked to her. Talked to her dad, I should say. Always good. See Mike. And we can together make fun of his dad. Pass 3, no good. Just kidding, Tim. Hey, he makes fun of. I could tell you stories. They're not. My mom's watching. I don't want to tell the stories. Because Tim, they're not that bad. But it's just you have to know Tim. And
well, Christmas is coming up, and you don't want your mom to give you a coal.
That was my youth. 10:06 remaining, first half. 22-11. Hamilton been stuck on that 11 for a little while now.
Yep. You're still youthful, Coach.
You're a kind soul.
Ooh.
Acker nearly came away with the steal.
Boy, they do help each other out.
Gelfie did a nice job kind of sealing her on the outside.
Yep.
Recognized that Acker was coming over. Bruck to the hoop. And we're going to have another tie-up. A lot of tie-ups so far.
McNeil deflected that ball, and Acker got down on the ground.
No surprise there. McNeil usually is in the middle of everything, whether it's rebounding, passing up ahead. Her touch on her passing, very strong.
Germantown has a lot of players like that.
That's a really good point. That's a great point. Something that doesn't show up in the stats, but those touch passes are tough.
Correct.
Ooh, here we go. Let's get fun. Let's have some fun underneath. See if I can give you a good view on this one. It's a little wide. You can see it all developing. Foul on the floor. They're going to get Julia Bruck.
32?
32. I thought it was 10.
Oh, it is 10. I'm sorry.
Oh, see? Stick with me.
I'm sorry.
So that's Bruck's first. 9:32 left first half. You can see the scoreboard off in the distance. Paulskill tripped. Sloppy pass leads to a turnover.
She was on her way to the rack, Coach. Treads blew out.
Good left hand and finish. Gelfie.
Yep.
Again, came in averaging almost 18. No surprise. I mean, she will do the scoring for them. Drive, kick, Wisner. Got it.
Well, she got a lot of minutes last year for the Sussex-Hamilton girls.
She was definitely in the rotation. They were a heavy-laden senior team.
Right.
Heavy senior-laden team, I should say. We'll get it out. Might not be in the right order. Shot, shorts, and out of bounds.
Well, I'm not an English teacher, so I can't help you there.
I won't even go down that road. I teach Fayette. It's just going to open up too many doors of comments.
Exactly.
We should fire it up. We should get the comments out there. I did not fire our end up with all the issues we were having. It appears that we fixed it.
Acker with a 3.
And I don't know if you saw how she kind of just turned around like, oh, thank God. like I'm hitting them tonight. And even her arms on defense kind of swaying side to side, like thankfully, I feel better, you know. So it's good for Jay to get going.
It is.
And but it started with that layup in the transition. I think she needs that. I think all outside shooters need that easy one to get themselves going.
Correct. They got to believe.
I mean, Jay thinks she's open when she steps in the gym, and often she is.
There is truth to that. I mean, she was smiling because she banked that 3 in, but you know what? In the book, it doesn't matter. Oh, nice.
Little turnout.
32.
Cameron Odell.
Odell, yep.
See, I should not be producing. What do we got to charge? We sure do. Right call.
I think it was.
Nice, great defensive play right there. Just planted. Acker gets her first.
She almost got through the first half with only one, Coach.
Well, let's not overdo it. Maddie Montgomery checking in, the 5'3" senior. 28-15 our score. This is why I should not, folks, this is why I should not produce and try to do all this. It's hard. That's where Gary's so good at doing it all. He doesn't really do the stats, though. See, I'm more of a stats, and he wants everything else, and
it's hard to do it all.
It is, and a finish, KK.
Especially when you're not used to doing it.
Right. Gary's so good at it. 7:15 remaining.
Here they come.
So they're just going with a half-court trap. 3 up, no good. Acker comes away with the rebound.
Nice pass.
Great touch pass. Paulskill collects it and finishes. That pass was to no one. Paulskill had to sprint to it.
Right. She released well. Natalie did.
And she's really good at it. There's Acker coming over. That's a foul. Sure is.
Ooh, I jinxed her, Coach.
But that's the Germantown way. She came over both hands coming down. I will say, in Jay's defense, it was the referee from the backside that made the call, not the one that was watching the play.
Correct. And didn't see.
So that tells, I would assume that tells us that he thought it was ball. But he could have seen something.
Yeah, the other guy. Oh.
Going right to the hoop and a foul again. Good, strong attack from Hannah Jordan, the 5'11" senior.
It'll be on Natalie.
Paulskill will get that foul. And just like that, Hamilton's going to shoot free throws the rest of the half. So they're sitting at 4, and all of a sudden, bing, bang, boom, and Hamilton shoots free throws the rest of the half. Jordan's first free throw, short. Jordan third on the team in scoring at 7.3. She came in at 78% free throw shooter and missed them both. Ball rattles around, ends up in KK's hands. The player of the week on JS Online, well-deserved. KK had a monster week. Good finish from Acker on a cut as Paulskill kept the ball alive. KK had a well-deserved, I mean, she really did earn it. 31, 41, and then I forget what she had on Saturday night. 34, I think, right?
Who's that?
KK. That's just an impressive play right there. Ripped it right. Yeah, they're going to get the travel. Yeah.
That was a good run of the floor. Oh, timeout. Sussex.
Full timeout, Hamilton. We will take it with them. You're watching GTV at W7.
W7 Live, we are back with our player of the match. It is Lauren DeStefanis from TSHA. Lauren, nice job tonight.
Hi, thank you.
LD, we talked about this off camera. You guys seem to be kind of peaking right now, and because you kind of got off to a slow start, maybe been under the radar a little bit, but you guys seem to be hitting your stride now. I mean, what's going on with this team right now?
Yeah, for sure. Our team chemistry has been getting so much better on the court and off the court. We're able to work really well together as a team, and now that we know each other as players, it's really coming together.
Right.
Back on GTV. Gee, we'll have to hold our story till the next time out.
There you go.
6:05 remaining first half. Germantown up 34-15.
They're running and jumping in half court.
Steele, Acker, step through, bottom of the rim. Hamilton pushes. Probably a good decision. Pull that out. 3 on the way. Good. Nice step back 3. Julia Bruck.
It was a great decision, Coach.
Yeah, she stepped back well on that. Arnold split the defense. Now she's posting up. And finishes. And she'll shoot one. I like her. I like guards that can work the block because it just makes you so dangerous. And you think about all your practices, it's rare that you have your guards defending the post. So again, this is something that I always loved to teach was my posts, the footwork down low, because if you got that mismatch where you get that kid that just can't defend it at all, get him the ball and let him go to work.
Right.
And it's fun to watch a guard do the big man things. Now you send a double, you run into issues, but because they're smaller, KK hits the free throw.
When I was at Greendale, we always taught our kids how to post up, because if somebody was covering you in foul trouble, guess where we sent our offensive player?
Great point, yeah.
Right,
send them down there. Right.
You either foul her or let her get a layup, and we'll take whatever.
Turnover ends up in KK's hands. She's going to go coast to coast and finish. We did our numbers. She finished with exactly 100 points in the 3 games last week.
She's got 16 right now, Coach.
Deflection, Leah Hess. So to say she was player of the week last week was an understatement. She had a monster week. Team of the week, South Milwaukee, another team we saw at the Brookfield Central Thanksgiving Shootout. Kettle Moraine, the number 2 ranked team. I mean, the teams that are in there are all teams we've seen. It's great for us because we've seen them all. We've seen some fantastic basketball here on W7. Good pass, great catch coming down with it. But then the defense was there. Hamilton, push, great pass.
Page running. Ooh, Hess
Look
fighting.
at Hess fighting, and because of that, nope. Bruck comes away with it. Double team, turnover. KK, little stop and go pull up, rattles out. Emily Stevenson did a great job cutting off Arnold, turnover. They left WizKid, nice fake to the hoop and finishing. Emily Wisner. And timeout 30. We'll take it with them. 41-18, 4:14 remaining. Germantown's rolling.
I will see you on GTV.
Back on GTV at Germantown High School, 41-18. With a deflection out of bounds, Paige Robinson.
This is a dangerous part of the game for Sussex right now. But we say that about a lot of teams. That play
you're already looking at this deficit, and Hamilton's just got to execute. You can't focus on the score, it's just execute and hope that Germantown at some point starts missing some shots.
Right.
McNeil back in the game for Hamilton.
Another turnover
for Germantown. Hess comes away with the turnover. Great pass ahead. Arnold,
nice
pass. Wisner fell short. There's McNeil right in the middle of it again.
Oh, call a foul on her. Call the foul on her. Great hustle by McNeil.
Acker going to check back in. I'm going to say this is for KK. What do you think?
No,
it is.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was Hess. She was walking to the bench, Coach.
It's because Hess thought it was, but I
It's a good move by Coach Stuvey.
trying to get others out there.
Right, and
You know, you saw Montgomery. You see Hess out there who plays in the rotation, but leave her out there a little longer. Free throw is up and down for Hamilton. So they need this. They need to start scoring some points with the clock stopped and just kind of.
Natalie's coming in the game.
And right as I say, Hess is going to get more and more minutes. She's checking out, of course. Isn't that how it always works?
How true it is.
Jordan's second one rattles off. Paulskill pulls down her 5th rebound of the night.
Dribble handle.
Acker, short corner. Paulskill off the hands of McNeil. .330 left, first half, 41-19. It's been Germantown since about the 14-minute mark. Shot fake. Hannah Jordan deflected out of bounds. Amber Dempsey, the 5'7" senior, checking in for Hamilton. Deep three in rhythm, but it was in rhythm, but it was a little short.
Yep.
And that's, you got to take a couple chances like that. She hit the last one moving to her left, so you know what? It was a little deeper. See what happens.
And
but they're going to have to take some chances because they're not getting in any type of offense because the defense has been so strong from Germantown. Wisner rolls off. Acker cleans it up.
I was going to say, Coach, there's not a lot of girls that can go to their left, off the dribble, pull up, and shoot a jump shot.
Acker, 3, back iron. Gelfie rebounds.
That was a good shot.
Gelfie to the hoop. Thought it would hurt a whistle, but nope. Play on, and Wisner pulls it down. There's a faint whistle, but thought I heard that must have been. Oh, Acker, spin move, drawing the foul and finishing. She got her defender out ahead of her on the right-hand penetration. She just spun back and finishes.
Right.
Katie Pompu for Gretchen McNeil. 2:29 left, first half. All right, I'm going to do some dangerous work here.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I really believe I'm okay.
I trust you.
I'm going to stay on this. I'm not going to worry about anything else.
Acker's got 12 right now, Coach.
And KK 16, so. Free throw, no good. Go live. Okay, see? I could do it. And what did they get? A travel. It's the 15th first half turnover.
Timeout.
Timeout Germantown. We'll take it with them. You see the score, 43-19. You're watching G. Back live at Germantown High School, GTV, a W7 production. Again, since about the 14-minute mark, it's been all Germantown. Their defense is just causing problems.
Correct. It was 22-11. So 19-8 run.
Acker coming off a double screen, no good. Paulskill has it blocked. Great play by Gelfie.
I'm going to say this again. She is one heck of an athlete, Natalie.
Paulskill up ahead, KK. Shot, no good, batted around. Arnold cleans it up. and overlays. Gets her own rebound again. Gets it again. And is going to go shoot free throws. 1, 2, 3 offensive rebounds.
12 with the foul.
And they're going to get Gelfie. And no Carrie Newcomer, I know. I tried to set up a camera on our clock, but we couldn't get it to set right. So every now and then I'll just do that. And you can see it way off in the distance. KK's free throw, good. We're still playing with things. We're still trying to find that right system of having all the cameras set up properly. And as we went on, we had issues, so I kept it very simple. And I'm going to keep it very simple because I want to make sure we can bring it to you. Second one is good. But we will continue working and hopefully get it all taken care of. I'd like to hang a camera up there permanently, like on the back of that backboard that's there. Another steal, go the other way. Pass, Arnold pushed in the back, sure, she finishes. That was right in front of us, you could see the little bump. So with 1:31 remaining, KK's going back to the line.
Murphy was the one that stole that, Coach.
All right. Murphy being Karina Murphy, number 12.
Because Hess is coming into the game now. That's the only
Did I
reason
say
know.
Hess?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
That's
You're
all
right.
It happens.
They're the tiny tots. They wreak havoc when they are on the floor.
They
And they're
do.
on the floor together.
Not
Yeah.
as
Look at this lineup out here for Germantown, the size or lack thereof. Watch the quicks, though.
Oh, yeah.
3, 5, and 12 are just going to be quick, and I'll quick you for everything. Ball bat around, ends up in Montgomery's hands. Maddie
Nice pass.
pushes up ahead to Paul's kill.
Ooh.
Tried the skip pass and threw it away. Hamilton nearly threw it away. Good catch by Megan Rank.
It was.
Rank was hot. Ooh, nice shot by Gelfie. Germantown pushes the other way. Hess, I know this one's Hess, and she buries it. Here's another 50-burger. 51-22 our score. First half, for the fourth time tonight, Germantown hitting 50 before half. Fourth time on the season, that is. Shot, short, Montgomery another rebound. She crosses the timeline up to Paul's kill. And they're going to get her on the offensive. I like that call because although Gelfie was kind of, I don't want to say she was set that we're accustomed to. She was still in position in front of the offensive player and was moved backward by the offensive player. I like that call. It's a great job by the referee.
Yeah, I agree with that.
51-22, 31.1 remaining.
25 seconds, Coach.
And now 20. 3 on the way. Lots of backspin. Amber Dempsey. She really put some spin on that as we're at 10 seconds now. Wisner, shot fake. It worked last time, why not? Now here's the rotation on Suss. Oh.
Wiz will be going to the free throw line.
The Wiz kid's going to go to the line, but what I liked on that is that pass, Wisner should have just let it fly.
Exactly.
But last time she shot faked and and she does it so well and gets to the hoop, as you said, off well, and she really does. But what happened is the defense was rotating to double that corner.
She dribbled to the baseline, too.
And right away the double team, and she got caught and nearly threw it away, but got bailed out by the foul.
Correct.
So 6.1 left. Wiz Kid's free throw.
Nope.
Short.
Hess almost got that.
Yeah, they're fanatical like that. Shot at the buzzer. Gelfie left it short. So we reached halftime here at Germantown High School. Warhawks 52. Hamilton 25. You're watching GTV. It's halftime.
It began as an idea to bring the energy and excitement of a game day experience and to promote the athletes and coaches involved in Wisconsin high school girls basketball. We reached out to coaches who would be receptive to our plan and to partner with us to carry the message that we had a model that was new and different. A model that showed not only the highlights, but also behind the scenes with the athletes and coaches. To tell stories of these athletes and teams, stories that would make people want to watch and to root for them. To connect the girls basketball community by showing other teams and programs what each other was doing. The model proved to be a winning one, and within 6 months this venture had a name, W7. Other sports began to see what was happening in girls basketball and reached out, asking for coverage of their sports. W7 grew to add volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. Today, with over 5,000 followers on social media, 2 broadcast networks, and a plan to deliver over 150 girls' high school athletic events in the 2019-20 season in a way that continues to be 100% live and 100% free, W7 has established itself as a leader in the broadcasting and promotion of girls' athletics in the state of Wisconsin. Regardless of the success and the name recognition, ultimately it still comes down to one simple, undeniable fact that drives the mission and decisions of this still very small organization. W7 is for the girls.
Back live on GTV with Coach Ron Gavinsky, Ed Swab on camera. I am Ed Rowie. Well, this is one of those, Hamilton's a young team as far as minutes. New coach, and Coach Craig Mashute, and this is to be expected.
Correct.
And you can fully expect a whole lot of the bench play in the second half as we have a
tie in her shoe.
Is it a tie in her shoe? I thought it was a loose, missing contact. So we're going to see a lot of stuff, a lot of subbing, a lot of teaching moments for both teams. You know, for Germantown, it's going to be go out, execute your offense. And for Hamilton, same thing. But they're going to, you know, it's going to be against some of the bench. So, oops, I put it back in as it's this first half still. No.
No, it's just.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was doing there. I put it back up that way. So 52-25, Hamilton with the ball. Gelfie picked off. 17th turnover of the night. Arnold, floater, rolls around and down. How many so far?
23.
It's what she's just getting in that flow of it, and teams are trying to stop her, and it's not easy. It's just not. Shot, short, pulls kill.
Another rebound.
She's becoming your favorite, isn't she, Coach?
She is, Coach. She works her tail off.
Arnold loses it, goes inside, pulls kill, little shovel, shot, no good.
Nice job by Katie. By Acker. Sorry about that.
Jordan rebounds. Ginny McNeil, thank you so much for those kind words. Our frustration with our feed last week, so we do appreciate the kind words, and we are definitely trying to do as much as we can for the girls. We're frustrated because we just want to bring you the best product, so thank you for those kind words. I'm glad you get a chance to watch Gretchen after watching Nat all those years, so thank you so much. It is it's our privilege.
Exactly.
Real short and sweet. It is truly our privilege. We love doing this, and we get just as frustrated, and hopefully he doesn't mention it, but Coach G can tell you how frustrated I was when we couldn't find our feed. I'm running around this building trying to find it because we just want to bring it for you.
Exactly.
54-26, 16:50 remaining. Little floater bank shot. Katie Pompu, our W7 player of the game Saturday night at Pewaukee. It was, we can tell the story now. We originally wanted to have our intern, the shot goes off, and they're going to have a tie up. Our intern, Brooke,
interview,
and it's not that, I don't know how, that's what we said we were going to do as well, and it just didn't happen. I don't know how I ended up interviewing Katie, but that's how we had that. It was supposed to be Brooke Lemke, our intern, who was there Saturday night, as we had a full squad.
Oh, God, yes.
It was fun. It was great. I didn't have to worry about it. We just had here talking. 3 on the way, and we had a great game to boot. No good as Jordan comes away with the rebound. And it was supposed to be Lemke, Brooke Lemke, that is. We can talk to her in last name terms because, you know, it's like being an athlete.
Yeah, and she did a great job.
Was that Brooke on the finish? I think it was.
Number 10.
Yep, it was Brooke. Wisner answers that. 30-point lead still. 15:55 remaining. Arnold picks her pocket. She'll go the great
Nice
pass. Good unselfish basketball. Acker gets out there. I think you'll see about another 2 minutes, probably the 14-minute mark, and then you'll see substitutes for the rest of the night on the Germantown side. But back to our point, we wanted to Brooke do that, and that's how we had a player of the game because we are not, as we talked about a couple different times, we're not going to have too many. We did last Tuesday with the finish that we had, and that was an agreement Coach Stuvie and I had before the season when we spoke, and we both kind of agreed we don't want to water down. We want to give it to, you know, last week it was great giving it to both Jay and KK. You know, they're both going D1.
Right.
And to share that honor with some other players, they deserved it that night. You know, KK
and if you remember right, we picked Acker.
And she said
got KK.
So which
she came up to me when I went and got her. She said, "I'm bringing KK with me."
And absolutely, bring it on. The more the merrier. And that's a great teammate. And watching those two interact before games is just comedy.
Oh, exactly.
I wish we should just have a camera on the two of them, and it just feeds into the rest of the team. They were all dancing before the game.
Oh, and it was fun watching that.
You almost, as a coach, want to say, hey, kid, let's get serious, but you can't. You just let them be.
Well, exactly, and it didn't look like it upset the Sussex-Hamilton
No,
coach.
it's just kids having fun, and that's what this is about, and we're so thankful to be having games.
Right.
Have to keep reminding ourselves of that. So, even tonight, no W7 player of the game. In all likelihood, this would have been a night maybe we get, but it's a Tuesday night. It's going to be a late night for everybody, and everybody's going to work tomorrow. Everybody's got school.
Well, some of us do.
Right. We'll see how Friday night goes. Gary will give you the call on Friday with Coach G, as I get the pleasure of watching my daughter in her play.
That will be awesome for you,
I am excited to see that. So
I'm glad you get the opportunity to do that.
as am I. So looking forward to that. Is great attack and finish. Maddie Andrag. That was a nice, strong move.
It was.
I get a chance to watch my daughter, so
Well,
it's the only night they said we could have two fans, as Katie Pompu answers the basket.
and
So we get two, and it's mom and dad.
right. And I can tell you as a parent that son is now 31, those days are special.
That's why when parents would always say, I have to go to my kid's band concert in middle school, I loved it.
Exactly.
Shot, no good.
I mean,
Acker rebound.
you can never get that time back. And my son to this day, when he sees me, thanks me for seeing all of his stuff.
Acker, ooh, good defense. I thought they might call the foul because she came down. You usually get the foul call, but she did have all ball. And who's fighting for it and pulling it away?
Natalie.
Paul's kill.
Yep.
KK to Acker, and it's 64-30. 14-10 remaining. Uh-oh.
You only have so much time, Coach, to make memories with your kids.
Yep. And it sure as heck doesn't happen in – I know, that's right. Did you hear my uh-oh? That was it.
Oh, okay.
He said, yeah, we're good. We're good. Great box, Paul's kill. Golly, that was a clinic.
She does so
Yeah,
many little things right, Coach. That's why she's my favorite. I mean, she plays defense, she plays offense, she flies around the court. She's the energy bunny. Foul, 44, fast. Timeout, 30-second timeout for Germantown.
All right, let's take it with him. You're watching GT. Appreciate it. Back live as we get the Whippermen check in.
Nice pass.
Pass. It was a great cut, but you had two open there. And if you have two, you have none.
He was looking for McNeil, and then
Threw it away, plain and simple.
Yeah, Robinson cut in the direction of the pass.
We don't have a final, but we do know that BC ended up beating Brook East by 2 in overtime.
That was a good game.
So Gary had his good one for tonight. We've had some great ones, bringing you some great ones so far this year.
I'm a little jealous, Coach. We get those games.
Yeah, we had that great one last Tuesday. It's going to take a lot to answer that. Acker inside, jump ball.
Foul.
Oh, thought they was jump ball. I thought it was great defense.
23.
But that's way on the other end of the floor. We don't say anything.
24 was her foul.
We got Chase checking in from the stands. How'd he sneak in? No, hope you're enjoying us. Acker nails the free throw. Deep breath. You could see the arms kind of like, oh, thank you. Could see the shoulders shrug like, woo. We've got Melissa checking in from Chicago. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. She's checking in, so maybe we shouldn't be critical.
2 for 3, Acker is from the line this game.
Good. 66-30, 13 minutes left in this one. McNeil, turnover. She came away with a steal and then gave her it back. But hustling back into the play. Paul's kill, no shock. McNeil comes away with it.
Oh, nice pass.
And finish, Paige Robinson. For Cuckoo Katu. Sorry.
No, that was
we were
good.
We were talking music before. We should leave us live. I think we're not bad at halftime.
No.
Oh, and now the boss is here.
Uh-oh. See, you sent out the SOS.
But I said we're good.
He wanted to see the A-team, Coach.
The boss is in the
KK with a 3.
Now KK hits a 3. We're talking to the boss. We think, all right, you can do this. I'll talk to the boss.
All right. Foul. Number 4, Dempsey, going to the line to shoot 2. O'Neal with a foul. Made the first one. Subs.
Amber Dempsey hitting that free throw.
Yes.
12:05 remaining. 40-point game. We're knocking on that door of that running clock.
We are.
Dempsey second one short.
She's got a lot of spin on her.
Yeah, she
shot,
does.
Coach.
And that came off hard and ended up in Gelfie's hand, so another possession for Hamilton. She'll go to the hoop. Nice little floater.
She's a good player.
Absolutely. That was a nice touch. She drove into the lane, saw the Wisner with her high hand, so she couldn't go any further. Just a nice little floater over that defense and nailed it. Left hand, no good from Pompu. Battle. Hess right in the middle of it. So Coach Stuve slowly starting to filter the bench in.
Arnold and Acker are on the bench now.
Yeah, so they'll be done for the night. McNeil, 3, back iron. Ari Tim with the rebound.
Steal. Yep.
Pompu finishing.
Off of McNeil's deflection.
Back tap.
Yep. Nice help.
Tell you what, you can tell Coach Stuve really works on a lot of defense because they, game in and game out, always seem to be in the right spot.
Correct. The two things that I see they do well, extremely well, are rebounding and help side D.
And it's out hustling on the rebound.
Correct.
And when the ball's down, they fight for that rebound.
Right. They don't give up.
And they'll send 1 or 2 at the ball. You come down with it, that's nice. We're going to come at you like the Nats that you talked about.
Correct.
Nice double team, near turnover. Ends up in Robinson's hands. Pompu. Sorry, Wisner. Their numbers are so similar. 3 on the way. Good. Paige Robinson.
Her third 3, Coach.
So she's back in rhythm.
Yep. That's when
she had hit those 9 early. Excuse me for interrupting.
No, that's all right.
She had hit those 9 early, and since then has only hit 2. So good to see her hitting them again.
Yep.
Dangerous pass deflected.
Well, that's what makes Germantown dangerous. They have a lot of kids that
come in and shoot.
Right. McNeil's got her third.
.10-14 remaining. Got some newbies on the floor. Get some new ones out there. Get some extra.
Timeout, Sussex.
All right. Is it Sussex?
Yeah.
30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching G.
Okay.
Back live on GTV. 10:14 remaining. 76-33 the score. Hamilton on the inbound.
Taylor with her foul. What's so funny?
I don't like asking him questions. Who'd they get? 32,
Yeah,
Lindsey Taylor.
Yep.
5'10" junior with
Taylor
the foul.
saying, not in my house.
21, Gabby Cox, the golfer. As we always like to remind us, that swab is on the camera. Gelfie with the 3.
I can see why she's averaging 17. Almost 18.
Dribble handoff up top, Cox. Left wing, good! Kayla Labs.
Awesome.
And they just rain them threes tonight. Still 9.5 left. Pull up, Gelfie. Smooth. Gelfie, only a junior. So she'll learn a lot this year, and then hopefully they all learn a lot this year, and then take that into next season.
Correct.
As they keep, you learn here on nights like tonight. I'm not saying for the rest of the season. I'm saying on nights like tonight.
Well, this will help Sussex.
Shot, short, hustle rebound. Pinned in the corner, though, getting out of it. Good cut and finish, Gelfie. Oh.
On the floor.
I don't know about that.
Should be shooting the bonus.
No surprise there. Germantown's in foul trouble. And now Coach Stuve is going to take a timeout.
30 seconds. Well, you got 8 to use, or 7.
Yeah, that's true. Do you see we're up to 7 timeouts a game?
Did you guys have a jump ball, Gary? Did they start with it at half court or a jump ball? Because I watched the fall Sussex game that was last Friday. They started with a jump ball. Oh, okay.
You're saying that Germantown should be the home team on the right side, you mean? Yeah, I know that. But it was already in there. I just left it. You know why? Because
Gary,
Hamilton,
I can hold them.
That was the DSHA color. So I'm like, I'm not going to mess with this.
And they're scoring.
I had to run around. No. I mean, I should have, but
Yeah,
you're right. He's right.
But you were running around with your head cut off.
Well, Gelfie to the line. Hey, weren't we cruising just fine, and all of a sudden he shows up and all of it's grief, and then followed by a grief. Free throw, short.
She's got 16 so far, Coach.
Taylor rebound.
Nice pass.
Look inside, deflected, Gelfie. Ends up in Dempsey's hands. To the hoop, big try. Taylor, Montgomery. Pushes up ahead. To the hoop and finishing Karina Murphy. Murphy hustling back, hits the deflection, near steal. Ooh. Under 8. Now push the other way. Taylor, top of the key, 3.
She was feeling it, Coach.
Yeah, why not? It wasn't her first. You could see that. Gelfie for a runner. Taylor rips down yet another rebound. Well, she's going to make sure she's in all over the board when it comes to the stats.
I think she's coming out now.
Gelfie?
Yeah.
Step through Murphy, just underlay. Nice move. Good, strong attack.
She looks a little tired right now, and I think Coach was trying to get her points.
Well, she'll go back. You got to believe that. But, yeah, you can see her kind of shrug her shoulders like, ugh, I'm dying here.
And she's got 16.
And it's, as we always talk about with Germantown, a hard-earned 16.
Correct.
Now a tackle by Maddie Montgomery. We think she was smiling through that. It looks like a smile as her eyes got bright.
Football coach at Germantown wants to know if she wants to play.
And look, they did not call foul on her.
Oh, my God.
They said it was a dribble out of bounds.
Oh.
And we do have a running clock. 6:35 and running now. Germantown will remain undefeated, the #1 team in the area. Had a busy week last week, so you didn't know if they're going to come out sluggish. You just didn't know how everything would, after 3, tough, strong battles.
Correct. But Acker started strong for them today.
And it changed the moment. Yeah, it gave them that momentum.
Right, because it gave them, a person that could shoot and
Taylor
score.
shot
Nice
short.
pass. That was a pass, Coach.
Okay, let's do that. Hess is going to go shoot a couple. Haley Luritzen checking in for Germantown. She'll get some 6 minutes of run. And, these players that don't get all the minutes, a lot of minutes, they're like, stop that clock. I want to stay out here a while. I bust my butt at practice.
And for some of the Sussex kids, that are coming in the game, this could be their first play.
This is only their 4th game of the year.
Yeah.
So many new faces for both teams now. Getting some run.
Acker's going to finish with 29 this game, Coach.
Acker or KK?
Acker.
All right.
And that was a made. I'll tell you what Acker is in a second.
See, it was Arnold. You said Acker twice, and I even questioned you.
Oh,
nice step through.
No. Arnold with
Thank
29.
You. Luritzen rebound. That's what I thought.
16.
Golly, this
18 for
Acker.
Acker.
All right, that makes more sense.
I got it straight now.
Well, you sure? Because I even asked, and you fought me on it.
I'm sorry, I'm Polish.
Yes, you are. Out of bounds. 4:45 and running. All these players like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, I want to,
But on the other side of that, you want to get them minutes. This is a good thing. Get them out there. Let them run around. Again, this is their time. They practice just as hard. Squaring up and thinking about it not once but twice, but then taking it to the hoop. Mackenzie Davidson thought about it.
Oh, good call.
And we have a travel. Mackenzie Davidson twice kind of, nope, I'll go to the hoop. I know she was looking for a foul.
Hess going out of the game.
We got 52.
Yeah.
Is that Gretchen O'Neill?
Gretchen O'Neill, Coach.
Okay. Wanted to make sure as my numbers jump around on my sheet, as we had 2 different sheets at the table.
When you look at this game, it's good for both teams because a lot of the kids that show up every day in practice.
Good hustle. Almost into our camera. Julia Bruck, 3. Maddie Montgomery, no good. Sorry, Coach. Go on.
I was saying it's good, even though you don't want to get blown out, but it's good that the subs, the kids that show up every day and practice as hard as they can, they get to play some significant minutes today.
With that in mind, in the past, you would have reserve games, and I don't believe teams were allowed to have reserve games. I could be wrong. 3, up and down. Lindsay Taylor was going to keep firing away until she knocked one down, and she got it there.
Yeah, I don't know, Coach. You could be right. But I know a lot of schools don't play a lot of reserve games anymore. I don't know why.
Interesting. 85-40.
When I was with Coach Rosella, he played 2. reserve games the whole year, and Coach Hendricks doesn't play any, which they do what they think is right.
Yeah, it's a philosophy thing. The other thing that's just, it's more opportunity for, injury. You want to get them the playing time. That's the whole reason you do that. And just in case, I know back in the day, the boys team at Eisenhower, they would play a full schedule of reserve games. And by full, it was equal to the varsity games. So on Saturdays, they were doing some on Wednesdays as well. They would play full schedules. And so those kids, if somebody got hurt, they were ready. Right. And they just stepped right in and just kept rolling.
And I know for years, Bill Skasny, when he was at Sussex, and Scotty Herrick at Pius did that, played a lot of reserve games.
Going to switch cameras here as Gary is taking one. He's going inside the huddle during this timeout. Inside the huddle of Sussex-Hamilton.
Where's Donald Driver?
We don't want to plug another show. we don't get a lot of people, and they have to listen to us, and then you're going to send them to him? He's gotten his time.
I'm sorry. One of my favorite all-time Packer players.
Giving you that behind the bench cam from Gary this is where you get those extra eyes, and he can walk around, and this is his favorite part.
Correct.
This is where he loves it. Taylor, 15-footer, got it.
Taylor saying, "Get me the ball."
This is the time that Gary loves. He gets to get up close and personal with them, and that's why we loved golf so much, because he was right there walking with the kids after shots. Mic them up, talk to them. 3, short, and out of bounds. It's a little cold in here tonight. Do you have a door open back here? Whew. It's a little brisk. 90 seconds. Gary's on the other end. We can actually go live to him on that side. That's his cam. 3, good. And I was so concerned. Who do we get on that, Coach? We got to throw him out
34.
There. Haley Loritzen, nice. Loritzen nails it. And now who did that for Sussex? So Loritzen on one end. Who did it on that end?
I lost.
God, we try to get everybody. And
I know, and I missed that one.
And I probably didn't have it because I was on the wrong camera. See.
Let's just hope Gary got the score. Sorry about that.
40 seconds and counting. James should have stayed. He left. He just checked in and left. He could have been producing. We could have just done this and babbled. 30 seconds.
Exactly. Ooh.
Runner.
Count it.
She fought to get that shot up. I think she was anticipating a foul, and that she is Maddie Andrag.
Yep.
And she just kind of flipped it up there, forcing it through everything. Taylor feeling it. Oh, rolls off. Montgomery. A little floater from 6 feet. Cleans it up. And the bench is excited. 92-45, and that's going to end it. Our next live stream on GTV will be Friday from Tosa East.
Yep.
And again, it'll be Gary sitting in this chair with Ron. And then
Sussex.
and Sussex
Hale.
gets Hale on Friday. So Hamilton fans, you get Hale at home. And GTV viewers, you will be at Tosa East. Our score, Germantown remaining undefeated, 92, Hamilton 45. For Ed Swab on camera, Ron Gavinsky sitting next to me. Gary with the, we're going to go, we're going to go inside the huddle. Cam. So I got to say, see, this is, okay, focus.
You're doing well, Coach.
Okay, here we go. Okay, now what happened here? We're in the wrong huddle here. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, no, we're good. Ed's bringing the camera down. I see things are jumping. Don't have a microphone down there. I don't think he has the stick, Mike. He does not.
No, we didn't bring it. We don't.
No,
have
it's
that.
here. It's
Oh.
here. He just didn't take it with him. Now, for Gary Whipperman, Ed Swab, Ron Gavinsky, I'm Ed Rowie. Germantown coming away victorious, 92-45 to remain undefeated. We'll see you again on Friday night. From Tosa East, GTV.